Welcome back. We're going to take a look at today's crypto top 20 by market cap. So we'll be doing from number 11, OKB, Solana, LItecoin, Polkadot, Shiba Inu, Tron, Uniswap, and then we'll end with Avalanche coming in at number 20. So I think this is probably the first time ever that I'm going to be doing OKB because I've been ignoring OKB because I don't know, I feel that OKB is restricted in many places and I don't know. Let me just do a quick look. That's the reason why. OKB eligible countries. Okay, no, it's OKX. That's the exchange. FX Empire. Accepted countries. Let's go. Oh. Indonesia, UK. Oh. How about United States though? United Arab Emirates. Oh, okay. It's very difficult to do business in USA. Okay, no US. So probably the entire Europe. Probably the entire Asia as well. Australia. Okay, that's great. Oh, okay, it's everywhere. I remember the last time I wanted to open a account in OKX, right? Apparently, there's only a very few supported countries, and so that's why I felt that okay, maybe this is not something that we want to be taking a look at, so that's why we've been skipping it. But I kid you not, OKB has been rising up the rankings from a top 50 coin to a top 40 coin to a top 30, top 20, and OKB is about to launch itself into the top 10. So I cannot ignore OKB anymore, and so that is why we have to be looking at OKB, because I feel that there is something coming on for OKB. We will take a look at it into more, you know. Even the founder's name it's like, wow, so legendary, Star, Su. So yeah, I'm aware of OKX's. It was called OKX previously. I think they've already rebranded into OK and just the X without the E, right? OKX, I think. Yeah, they've rebranded. So yeah, which I think it's looks cleaner though. The site, I haven't come back into the site for a very long time, so I need to know what's happening. OKX. Okay, we look at the news first. Trading bot month. What? Updates on OKX makes OKT go bananas. Token surge to 13% each after 85%. Yeah, so it's crazy. OKX has been rising. OKB has been rising, and so we just can't. I just can't be ignoring OKB or OKX, right? I saw a news somewhere that Elon Musk or something like that was actually suddenly following OKX. So I'm like, is Elon Musk trying to buy OKX? I don't know. But this was 3 weeks ago, so this is old news. Right, so is it possible? Holy shit. So you want to be owning some OKX, right? And yeah, we're gonna have to see how it goes. Oh boy, I think that could be something for OKB. Was it OKT? OKT USD. Okay, let's look at this. Yeah, but OKB is not as good. OKT is not as good as OKB. For some reason, OKB is looking much more bullish compared to OKT. So that's why, like I was saying, OKB has been rising up the rankings. It's only one number away from going into the top 10. So somebody's going to get kicked out from the top 10, and very likely OKB is going to rise up. You might think that Coinbase doesn't have its Leo, Leo be Bitfinex's exchange token, or what else? Huobi token, Huobi is not doing well. But OKB, yeah, you would think that some other exchanges token would be here, but I kid you not, BNB is here. OKB is like, okay, yeah. But anyway, OKB sounds like how I would answer, my girlfriend when she asks for a favor. Hey baby, can you please throw out the trash? Okay, B. Hey baby, can you Okay, B. Okay, it's lame. It's lame. Lame dad jokes. Where are we? Okay, so for OKB against BDC. Hey baby. OKB. For OKB against BDC, we are, yeah, so this looks to me like a something like that, something like an ascending triangle. You see you see valleys, right? Valley 1, Valley 2, Valley 3, we burst out, right? And we burst out, we retested the support, we consolidated a little bit longer before continuing higher. So we are actually in a bearish trend. We're in a bear market, but OKB is actually defying all odds. So that's why OKB has been rising the ranks of the top cryptocurrencies so fast. And so here we are for OKB. Yeah, so how do we make a move from here? Yeah, we can't make a move until we see clear proper chart patterns first, right? The thing is that there's some selling pressure coming in. Again, I think we'll probably get some sort of a chart pattern over here. Okay, I'm just guessing because it's still too early, you know. I would probably only know if like once we are like maybe 80-90% complete first before, you know, and yeah, I just don't see it yet. I think eventually we might see something, but I don't see it yet. Maybe an ascending triangle, right? Just like the big gigantic one over here. We might get symmetrical over here. We might get again a falling wedge or falling channel, right? Something like that, and then we burst higher, right? We might get something as well here, something like that, and then we burst higher potentially. But we're expecting more upside to come for OKB against BTC. Are we overbought? Yes, we are super overbought for OKB against BTC. So overbought. It rose to 86 on the RSI. It's so overbought. So that is why we're in a correction. And the only question we have right now is how much lower are we going to be correcting? I would expect us to be above the skinny pink line because the trend is really bullish, and I would expect the bullish trend to continue for OKB against BTC. So yeah, again, I would love to take a trade for OKB, but not now. We already have targets for OKB, but I can't just be jumping in right now because we could still retrace like, I don't know, 20-30%, right? And imagine if you had 10,000 and if things retrace 30%, your 10,000 would now become 7,000, right? And you would assume that we will be hitting targets. What if we don't hit targets? What if things go wrong? What if we go under the skinny pink line? Right? So that's why it's very dangerous. We just know that OKB is bookmarked in the watch list, and we'll be very interested to put on a trade if the opportunity arises, but we don't see it yet. So yeah, we have to tread carefully for OKB BTC. OKB USDT. Yeah, so for OKB USDT, same thing. I see some bullish patterns as well. A bullish pattern. This is a symmetrical triangle, ladies and gentlemen. Right, so that's why when things are forming, right, you could always put on you know, bullish lenses, or you put on bearish lenses, right? And you can see things on both ways, right? Right, it's like the half glass half full or glass half empty, something like that. So yeah, this could actually turn very bad for OKB. But for some reason, we did not complete the third mountain. Right, this would have been disaster, absolute disaster for OKB. And yeah, we rose instead of dropping. So it's like, okay. So this is what you call a chart pattern, right? I mean, if we formed a bearish chart pattern, right, and we fell and things fell back up, this will be considered as a chart pattern invalidation, but we didn't. And so what happened was we broke the resistance instead of the support. Once you break resistance, this means that more likely than not, the direction is up. So yeah, if you look at the past, this was a very big wave 1. So this whole thing, I'm going to consider this as a wave 2. Very likely, this is a wave 3. I don't know how much higher OKB is going to go, but this is a wave 3. Will this end up in, you know, like Binance and OKB, you know, that kind of thing? You have two choices to choose from, right, in terms of the native exchange tokens, right? This is OKB, BNB, right? Will it, you know, be like, yeah, like a choice for us, you know, two possible exchanges to be trading on? I don't know. I need to give OKB a go. So yeah, I mean, it's available for the rest of the world except US. And so yeah, I'm very interested in OKB. And for OKB, we still have a target over here at $75. OKB against BTC, the target is actually pretty high. pretty high at 33,000. We are 113% away. So if the expectation of hitting the target comes true, which means that from where the price is right now, there's still another 100% more to go for OKB against BTC. But you need to get your timing right, because there could be a deep correction. So yeah, there's OKB, BTC, USD. Yeah, so going back to OKB USDT, this is the target that we have, $75. I think the OKB whales are heading towards $100. They have you could feel that there is desire to break double digit into the realm of triple digits, but you have to understand, nothing goes up forever. Even for OKB, eventually you're going to see a correction, and so that's why it's very important. If you were to enter into a trade any other coin, you will still have to take out your profits. You just can't be in it all the time, right? It doesn't matter, you know, if let's say for example we put on a trade for OKB, right, and for you know, for some reason within the next few days or weeks we hit target, woohoo, 75, we need to get out of the elevator, right? Because we don't know if this is going to be the reversal, or even if we hit 75, we get out and it goes to like $500 without giving us any other opportunity to ride the elevator, then yeah, that's just too bad. You know, we preserve our capital, right? We don't assume that things are gonna go parabolic for some reason, right? And so yeah, this is how trading works. You need to secure our profits regardless of whether if we go to like $200 or something. It doesn't really matter, because you have secured your profit. The trade has already been very profitable, right? Let's say for example you go in here, you go out here, $75. It's already like 200%, I think. Yeah, 185%. 185% is a lot of money. So yeah, that's why, you know, sometimes when you see prices go para, it could distort your expectation of profits. And yeah, here we are. We're at $26 right now. You know, I would love it if you could get. If you look at this, right, this is something like a Valley 1, right? Valley 2. I hoped that we get something like this, a third Valley. This would be sweet if we got it. And after that, as the valley starts curving up, we can consider putting on entries, right? Maybe, if it happened. But yeah, we're gonna have to take things one step at a time. But OKB definitely does have potential, right? We're already out of the resistance, so we're expecting more upside. Could things go wrong? Of course, things can always go wrong, right? This is already a very big mountain range, right? We could hit $75, not go past $100, and we could still come back down, form a head and shoulders, and continue collapsing. Of course, this is the bearish case scenario, right? Bullish case scenario is that we hit 75, right, and we just, you know, probably consolidate and continue rising higher, right? If you look at the past for OKB against USDT, right, something like a consolidation, right? Something like an inverse head and shoulders, right? If you cut across here, right, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, woo, consolidation, yes. Again, something like an ascending, not exactly, but something like that. We broke out, we broke back down, and then we continue rising higher, right? We consolidated for a little while before breaking. Again here, you see a little consolidation before breaking. Consolidation before rising, right? Consolidate, you know, consolidate. Do you see it? Do you see the pattern? Yeah, so I suspect even if we were to hit $75, there will probably be consolidations along the way. Very likely there should be, right? And yeah, we are just waiting for that consolidation to happen, because you never know when it might come, right? Imagine you over here, right? We go back to history, right? And you see things like this, and we are rising, whee, and then you jump in. But what you didn't know was that correction was actually in the cuts, and it's just not too far away. And so what happened? Yeah, whee, we fell again. Whee, up, whee, down. Do you see that? Do you see that? Right, and OKB has a tendency of getting slapped hard. Every time it rises, it gets slapped. Pa! It rises. Pa! Right, there could be another slap here. So that's why we have to tread carefully. Things can always go wrong anytime, right? Of course, if Bitcoin starts collapsing to, for example, right, if it does collapse down to 9K, it is going to pull OKB very likely down with it. So as long as Bitcoin continues going sideways and doing nothing, it kind of gives permission for other alts to start, start their own party. So OKB's party has already started. In my opinion, based on the chart pattern, there's something big happening. I don't know what is it, but there's something big that's going on behind the scenes for OKB. We can only guess based on news, right? That maybe Elon Musk could be doing something about it. I don't know, but we can kind of see insider trading, right, before things happen. The same thing as what happened for Megabonk. The same thing as Solana, right? Sorry, not Solana. FTT, right, before it collapsed. Right, we saw it. We're talking about it. We saw it. It was just scary stuff, right? Clear head and shoulders, right? So again, OKB, we see it as well. It hasn't happened yet, but we already see the potential. Of course, there's no guarantees that it's gonna happen, but we see the potential. So there you freaking go. That's OKB for you. Solana. Okay, we're gonna take a look at Solana right now. So for Solana, there's huge moves towards the upside. Is this it for Solana? I am not too sure. This could really be it. It could, but I am not too sure. Let me just measure this. Top to bottom, 76%, right? Top to bottom, 77%. So see, when things fall, they will fall in waves of 3 or 5. You can usually count 3 or 5. So for Solana's BTC move, right, this could already be done. We could already be done. It's almost the same, right? 77, 76, and 77. It's almost the same length. So this could be an ABC. We're done, and Solana could be rising higher, right? The moment Solana takes out 21,000, that's it. That is it, boys and girls. That is it. And then we don't hit targets. Solana goes back up, and we just go para from here. But we still have a target. We're still under the skinny pink line, so we have to be very cautious about calling bull for Solana. I know that there are a lot of people who are very bullish on Solana, but we still have our 2,000. It's actually 20,000 BTC, 20,000 Satoshi target. So I still don't see the reversal yet. I honestly don't see it yet. We might get something like this, right? An ascending triangle. This would be great. This would be sweet. Maybe a cup and handle as well. And it could be reversing back up. This would be awesome. But again, we have to be patient and wait for things to reveal themselves, right? Solana against USDT. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so for Solana against USDT, I can count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ta-da! That's it. By right, we should be rising. Even for Bitcoin as well, we could count 5. So that's why we've always been wondering, are we going to be dropping lower, hitting targets? Or is this it? After counting 5 waves, we're going to see a big move back towards the upside, right? Even after we see 5 waves, this could be a much bigger, right? A whole thing could be a B and a C, right? Remember, as I've said, when things fall, they fall in waves of 3. This could be what's happening, right? Our expectation, of course, best case scenario, best bullish case is we rise back up. This kind of an ABCDE would be great, rather than this kind of an ABC, right? Because this could happen as well. And again, the chart pattern just isn't there for Solana against USDT yet. Not in a bullish manner. Eventually, hopefully, but not yet. We were actually hoping for Solana to form a very nice inverse head and shoulders, but we didn't form it. We just, started going beyond the resistance over here. We didn't get a right shoulder, so this is just not a chart pattern. It's just nothing, right? So that's why it's very important to have good imagination, so you can kind of expect what to do if and when the opportunity arises. If we see the opportunity, right, if you see a right shoulder over here, you can bet your butt that we'll be taking trades. But it didn't happen. So it's like, okay. So are we going to be reversing anytime soon? No. You can see that the volume is still very bullish, right? Big green bodies are still green. Everything is still green. And there's still some significant buying pressure. The only thing is, how much higher are we going to go, right? There's kind of zero resistance over here. So we could go all the way back up to the next area of resistance, which is at around $27, $28, close to $30. And then maybe after that, we could see some sort of a harder retrace. So yeah, it's still very bullish, but I wouldn't be jumping long for Solana. Not anytime soon. So yeah, our $2 target still stands, right? Until we take out 40, let's say $48, right? Until we go up to $48, this target still stands. But of course, the further away we go, then of course, more likely than not, this is going to be invalidated, right? Very likely we're going to be taking out the right shoulder. So yeah, we'll see how it goes first though. We'll see how it goes, right? Of course, if we are presented with the opportunity, we will not hesitate to take it. Litecoin against BTC. So for Litecoin against BTC, here we are. We are above the skinny pink line. My concern is that Litecoin has a knack of getting slapped down. Every time it rises above the skinny pink line, right? It gets slapped down. Pa! We rise up. Pa! Got slapped up. Are we going to get slapped again? I don't know. Could this be different? Could be. Again, we are always hoping for some sort of a high quality consolidation, right? Maybe an inverse head and shoulders. Absolute best case scenario. Litecoin goes parabolic. Best case scenario. But we just don't see it yet. So yeah, and we are aware of the knack of Litecoin falling back under the skinny pink line. Again, going back in history, right? You are forming a V right now. So I'm just going to do this. Excuse me. Yeah. So this was when Litecoin was forming the V. And you'd be thinking, whoa, are we going to continue higher for Litecoin? Is this it for Litecoin? It's like, that's it. Full send. We're out. Woohoo! You'd be expecting this, right? But it did not happen. What happened? We got slapped. We got slapped hard. Right. So are we going to see another slap? I don't know. So that's why it's very dangerous. Trading is very dangerous. It's not for everybody. And that's why 90% of people just don't make money. Because everybody puts on the trade and they expect this trade to be a profitable one. But yeah, no, it's not. The failure rate of trading is, even for the OGs, right? Their failure success rate is actually close to 50%, which means that if this trade is a profitable one, the next trade is not going to be a profitable one. So yeah, again, we still don't see any clear signs of of a proper chart pattern, so we can't be making any moves for Litecoin BTC, right? However, if you look at Litecoin USD on a bigger time frame, this is very bad. This is very bad. Of course, we could do something like what we saw for OKB, right, earlier, but this is a very slow rally. We want to see strong rallies like this, right? But we don't see it. We just don't see it. So yeah, I mean, if we do see a strong rally back up, right, then yeah, of course, we could be heading much higher for Litecoin against USD. But as it stands, every time we rise, we get slap, right? Even if we do rise, is there any guarantee that we won't get slapped this time? None. There's no guarantees. We could still get slapped for Litecoin, right? And I can't count. Yeah, this could be 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It could be very well just going for a wave 4, right? This is a wave 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see that? Right. So yeah, that's why I'm very hesitant to put on trades for Litecoin. Not too, I don't feel too comfortable. Not at this point of time. Not even calling reversals. We could reverse from here, but we need to see the high quality chart pattern first before doing anything, right? Maybe a squeeze or a consolidation of sort. But we don't see it yet, so we will take things one step at a time for Litecoin. Polkadot.BTC. So for DOT against BTC, yeah, we still have two targets over here, 2250 and 2080. We're at 2844, so it's just another, how many percent? 27% more to go. Right, is it 5 waves already? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you can count 5. Yeah, can we count? Yeah. I think it could be done, but again, we still have targets. Yeah, things are very iffy right now. We're so severely oversold, and we are actually hungry for a rally, but the rally has not, it hasn't shown itself. Of course, if we break the skinny pink line, then this will be great, right? We will be looking out for opportunities to put on trades for Polkadot, if something like this happens, but we just don't see it yet, so we just can't make a move, right? We just can't make a move. We have to stick to the process. So Polkadot USDT, we hit target number 1. There's still another target number 2 over here at $3.33, right? We're 488. Could we see a reversal from here? Yes, we could. Will we? I'm not sure. We still have a target over here. So yeah, can we count 5? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, which means that we're very close to the end, very likely. If not, this could already be the end. We're still very bearish though. So yeah, there could still be one more leg. I'm still expecting one more leg for, crypto as a whole. I think there's still one more leg. Of course, there are just, outliers, some outliers here and there, right? Like Solana right now, for the past 7 days, up 43%, Ethereum Classic is 25%, LItecoin is 24, but yeah, no, it still doesn't really look get bullish. Not to me, not at this point of time. In time, hopefully, but yeah, not now. Polkadot, next to be Shiba Inu. I was looking at Bonk. Shiba Inu doesn't look good. Nope. Why? Yeah, again, big mountain. You see, every time we rally, right, super strong bull run, we get slapped down. We keep getting slapped down towards where? Support. Rally, what happens? We get slapped down towards support. Even if we do rally, I'm afraid that we will still get another slap down towards support, right? The whales have been slapping retail all around. But I mean, of course, there could also be whales buying at the bottom, right? But the point is, we're just getting slapped down. Every rally gets slapped. Even if you do rally, right, let's say for example, if we go close to the skinny pink line, I suspect we'll still get a very nice slap, right? And for SHIB, it's not really looking good. I'm just going to remind you every week until you get it that there is potential for SHIB to fall very, very, very low, because this is a ta-da, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. This could be a collapse. Right, it could collapse very, 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 very low. So, yeah. I mean, of course, we could also rally all the way back up, for sure, right? We are very severely oversold. So, a strong rally could be in the cuts, but I just don't see it yet for SHIB. So, yeah, we still have downside targets, and so that's why we're expecting more downside for Shiba Inu. It's just that in terms of tradability, it's just not that high quality. So, yeah, we're being very, very, very cautious. Tron, yes sir, Tron against BTC. So for Tron against BTC, we're still holding up very well. I kid you not, we've been going sideways. This means that more likely than not, there should be more upside, right? This is how things move, right? Usually, when there's an impulsive move up, we will see a consolidation up, consolidation up, consolidation up. So this is what's happening right now. Up, consolidation, up, consolidation, up. More likely than not, of course, we can also come back down, right? There will be some significant resistance at around the 450 level, 450 satoshis. But yeah, I wouldn't be putting on trade for Tron against BTC, and neither will I be putting on trade for Tron against USDT, right? Again, we still have downside targets. I just don't see the I just don't see the bullishness yet. I mean, of course, we could put on bullish lenses, right? Put on our bullish lenses, and you can pull this whole thing down, right? And you can argue that this is like a falling wedge, and then we could be breaking out. Of course, you can say that, but fishy. Yeah, but we still have targets at 3 cents, 2 cents, and then 1.5 cents. So Tron could actually be in deep trouble. Deep trouble. We're not too sure about things, but yeah, the potential is there. So we have to trade carefully, right? I mean, of course, if we start getting a bearish chart pattern over here, then more likely than not, the direction will be down, right? If we break the resistance, right, this big resistance line for Tron, if we break it, go back higher, we take out all the highs here, right? Take out highs, we keep, you know, taking out highs and taking out highs and taking out highs, all the highs we keep taking out, then yeah, of course we'll probably be in a bullish trend. But we'll probably know though, we'll probably be above the skinny pink line on the USDT pair. Consolidate, continue higher, right? And the skinny pink line will be curving back up. And this will be the sign, right, of the bull trend returning. But I don't see it yet, right? If anything, we're still buyers bearish, right? Would be great though if we could take out, let's say, 7.3 cents, right? Once we go to 7.3 cents, that's it. That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. 7.3 cents. You hear that, Justin? 7.3 cents. Where are we? Uniswap, UniBTC. Yeah, so for Uniswap against BTC, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is a symmetrical triangle. Ta-da! Okay, I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna do this better. You see this? It's a symmetrical triangle, boys and girls. It's a symmetrical triangle. And we have a target over here. 4920, right? We refuse to fall. And Uniswap, once it is ready, we will probably see some sort of a move. When will it be ready? It could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be next week, it could be next month, it could be in 3-4 months time, right? Let's say March, right? We'll still be intact for the symmetrical triangle, right? All we know is that we are above the skinny pink line and we're holding well above the skinny pink line. And this is more like a bullish chart pattern rather than a excuse me, bearish reversal. Yeah, if anything, I would be expecting more upside, right? How many percent is this? 48. Excuse me. It's 48%, yo. %40 is a lot of money. But again, we have to get our timing right. So yeah, that's Uniswap for you. Do I believe in Uniswap? I mean, fundamentally, my answer is yes. I like Uniswap. Yes, I do. So I wouldn't mind making an investment into Uniswap, but I would prefer it if you could get a chart pattern first, right? Uniswap against USDT could also be preparing something. We could also be preparing something. This whole thing could be this whole thing could be a wave 2, right? Let me just show you. Right, because we retrace to the 0.618. Let's call it the 0.618 golden ratio. Right, 0.618. So yeah, it's a falling channel, right? This whole thing could be a wave 1. We're falling for a wave 2. We break out for a wave 3. And then we get a 4, and then we get a 5. Oh, this would be awesome. This would be awesome. We're actually getting Uniswap under $10. That would be awesome. I hope that once this is done, we could see Uniswap head towards triple digits, and you're getting it at single digits, right? Single digits. And when Bitcoin and all the other altcoins, when FTX and everyone was falling crazily, Uniswap held its ground and it didn't collapse together with all the other altcoins. Look at how strong Uniswap is. So I like Uniswap. Yeah, again, in terms of tradability, I just don't see it yet. Could we still head lower for Uniswap? Yes, of course. Could this thing start turning bearish again? Yes, it could. Again, you can consider this as a support line, right? You can see this as a mountain 1, right? We could get mountains over here, form a nice descending triangle. We hit much lower. Of course, it is possible. But again, for Uniswap, we are out of targets. I run out of targets for Uniswap, and of course, I would prefer it if Uniswap rose. But yeah, we're still under the skinny pink line, so we're still largely bearish for the USD pair. But we can see some signs of strength towards the upside. But yeah, we can't tell whether if we're going to be getting mountain ranges and head lower. So again, we have to be careful, right, about rushing into a trade too soon for Uniswap. Avalanche, AVAX BTC. So for AVAX BTC, here we are. We still have targets towards the downside. 47,000 Satoshis. But I'll just say 4,007 because it's here. It's written 4,007. So I'm just going to say 4,007. So for AVAX 4,007, one thing I like about AVAX is that, again, falling channels. And falling channels usually break higher. Again, how much lower are we going to go? We don't know. The channel could go very, very, very low until we hit targets. We could still do that. So yeah, you could also say that this is like a big mountain. We could rise up for mountain 2, mountain 3. We could still be heading lower for AVAX against BTC. Again, no clear signs of a proper tradable chart pattern for AVAX against BTC yet. So yeah, we still have downside targets. So we're being very careful about AVAX. Because for AVAX against USDT, we still have 2 targets over here. And we were asking the question, is this a head and shoulders for AVAX? Yes? No? We're not too sure. Right? We are just not too sure. And this whole thing is a... Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should be done. We should be done. So what's the story, Morning Glory? What's the story? We're still largely bearish though, right? Yeah, I don't think it's a head and shoulders. So I'm just gonna remove it. But yeah, we could be able to take this out. So AVAX will be heading down to single digit territory. $9. We almost broke $10. We were at $10.59, I think. What's the lowest point? 10.54. 54 cents away from breaking into single digit, right? And there are 2 clusters over here of stop sells. Clusters of stop sells over here, which I think will probably be taken out. So there could be a deep lower zoop, and then maybe a big buying pressure coming on to push the price higher. I can't say for sure. So again, we have to trade carefully. There's still downside targets. So AVAX is still largely bearish. And the rallies are all so weak. Such a weak rally. Right, look at this rally. Rising channel, it broke lower, right? Again, rising channel. What happened? Broke lower, right? Head and shoulders over here. On a small time frame, you probably could see it, right? Rising channel, breaking lower. We keep seeing bearish chart patterns, so I'd be very careful, right? I mean, of course, we could rise up here. We get an inverse head and shoulders. Wahoo! Then we rise higher. Maybe another head and shoulders here. Wahoo! And then another head and shoulders here. Wahoo! Right. This will be awesome, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. We have to wait for the wheels of AVAX. I think they're gonna take out these lows. So yeah, very likely we're gonna be hitting targets for AVAX against USDT. More likely than not, we should be heading back down to single digit territory. $7.60 still stands at this point of time. Alright, I guess that's it for today's Top 20 Crypto TA. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Ta-ta!